Hello, Internet Nation. Alex and Ashley here. So, I'm currently in the process of recording a lot of videos today because, I'm currently scratch that, cross that out, bring us back to the part of the sentence where I said I'm currently in the process, comma, of uploading the 3 videos I recorded earlier today. I'm in the spare room of my apartment because Tati's room is next to this one. It's on the other side of this wall. I don't think she's home. And the router is in her room, so this is as close as I can get to it without sitting in the hallway like a weirdo like I usually do. While those are uploading, I just realized that after those upload, I'll only have 7 videos. I think like seven or 6 videos uploaded, and it's the 8th, so I need to be on 8 videos. So we got more catching up to do, and I feel like talking now, which is ironic because earlier when I recorded the first video, I didn't feel like talking, but also I'm high right now, and I was just thinking about philosophy shit with my Discord friends. So now my mind is going. So let's talk. This is going to be an interesting one. I didn't know if I was going to make this video, but I guess I could make it, talk, converse with myself about this topic and not upload the video. I'm probably going to upload the video though. But anyway, today's subject matter is my crush on Corpse Husband. My battery's going to die soon. Anyway, so he's a YouTuber here on YouTube, and he's also a musician. He might do other things too. I just found him time is weird for me. It could have been a week ago. It could have been 3 days ago. It definitely was not 3 days ago. It could have been a week ago. It could have been 2 weeks ago. Probably no more than 3. Probably no more than 3. Time is irrelevant. Some days I literally go to sleep, so it can be tomorrow. So I can be closer to packages and events and shit. Time is relative. It doesn't mean anything. It all just meshes together, especially here. And I guess especially here in quarantine, since I'm not going out, so there's no difference between Friday and Saturday because I'm not going out to walk a doggo. So, or I guess theoretically now the days that I go out to work are randomized because I usually took the weekends off. But now that I'm not working during the week, I have no reason to take days off. So might as well just work on a Sunday if I feel like working on a Sunday. Anyway, that's relative. Time is relative. Everything is relative, really. So, I like Corpse Husband. Initially it was the voice that got me. I'm pretty sure that's what got all of us, He blew up in popularity recently because he's been streaming Among Us with popular YouTubers such as Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, Dream. I know Dream is popular right now. I don't know much about Dream, but I saw a video by that guy with the green goose. With the purple goose. He made a video on Dream recently, and I watched that, and that's how I know about Dream. And he recently showed up in some community game show thing. He showed up in that. I only really remember Matt Pat being in that, but there's a whole bunch of YouTubers in it, and then he was on the recent episode of things. So that's all I know about Dream. But I know he's popular, but he's also been playing with Pewds, and Pewds is the number one. I'm not going to consider T-Series the number one. That's kind of goes against everything YouTube stands for. So PewDiePie is kind of the number one. So I think that's how I discovered him, because once Corpse says something, you kind of just what? Can you say a little bit more? Can you say my name? So then, I went to his channel because that's what you do when you find something interesting, you learn more about it. So I went to his channel. He does horror videos, which kind of up my alley. I'm a big baby, and you can't listen. I can't listen to corpse videos late at night. Like, I would love to fall asleep to the sound of his voice. I usually watch YouTube videos as I go to sleep because that helps me relax. Gives me something to focus on that isn't the madness going on in this body. But it's kind of hard to put that on consciously to go to sleep when the title is like true horror stories, and then he has like the scariest images as his thumbnail, and I'm just like, I would like to listen to you. Like, no matter what you're saying, I would like to listen to you. And I'm gonna get into that what I just said later, a little later, because I would like to listen to you, but I don't know if I want to be listening to stories labeled true. Like, it's one thing to listen to Mr. Ballin, who also covers like scary encounters and extraterrestrial shit. I meant to say paranormal shit, but then I said extraterrestrial shit. You know, scary horror shit like that. And like, he tells like other like stories as well. Kind of like because he has this whole series where he goes into like Missing 411, which is based on this book by this guy, which is a little different than what Corpse does. But like, you know, kind of the same. But his stuff isn't like, it's still true, but it's not like labeled true, and he's not using such scary imagery, and he doesn't sound the way Corpse does. Like, I don't know. So I'd be listening to him when he's playing Among Us. I forgot the name of the thing. And, you know, sometimes he just says things, like when he says, fuck, it fills me with shame, because the feelings that I feel, the way that I sexualize this individual I do not personally know, who has not given me consent to sexualize them in this manner, it's just a little much, you know? So it fills me with shame, because we shouldn't be thinking about having people bend us over and completely destroy us when we don't even know their name, you know? And I'm pretty sure that's not even something you would get unless you were like in the inner circle. But it's just like, it's weird because he sounds like that, and I have a thing for deep voices. And then it's like, I can't even just detach that, just be like, oh yeah, he sounds like that, and there's a reason that he sounds like that. It's kind of a sad reason, but you know, everything is as it is, and all one could really do is help with situations like, you know, I'm just sitting here like, oh baby, it hurts, it gets worse when you get stressed. Well, like, what can I do to make your life less stressful? Like, whatever you need. Like, oh, do you need snuggles and cuddles? Do you need me to tell you that you are adequate and completely worthy of love? Whatever it is, do you need me to sit here in silence and look at you and not feel disgusted, or just silently take this space up so you don't feel alone? Whatever it is, you know? You know, I just desperately want to give all my love to someone. And there are just certain people that you experience out in the world, and you just want to, like, you know? Like, some people you just want to, but some people you just want to speedball, curveball that motherfucker right in the jaw with a hard baseball of love. So that's how I feel, because not only am I weak to his every word, but also it's just the shit that he says. Like, I have never heard a YouTuber just blatantly slap their followers in the face with truth as hard as he did. Because, like, you know, on some shit that I be saying to people, like, me telling people, oh, you say that you, like, you're asking me out, and you say you want to, like, marry me, but you don't even know me. Like, what would you do if I said yes right now? What happens then? And I'm just like, well, shit, he actually said it. What does happen now? Because do people, like, he was like, you're asking me that question with the intention of, like, me saying no, because what else do I even have to say? And I'm just like, damn, I mean, like, that is stupid, because why do people even be asking that? Technically, yeah, they would be asking with the intention of you saying no, like, knowing that they're going to get rejected, because, like, what do you even say to that? You don't even know this person. And I'm just like, damn, this nigga's like deep, huh? Just like, you ain't no puddle, you an ocean. I just want to like, and then you listen to his music and you just kind of like, excuse me, did you just say that? Like, I completely understand the anime reference that you're making, but the connotation of that anime reference goes a little bit deeper than the deep side of a pool, you know? So that's how I be feeling. And I'm often brought back to the reality because, you know, there are feelings. And then I've been faced with the feeling of jealousy, anger, inadequacy all through this crush because I saw a YouTube video or something that was like the truth. Ray speaks about the truth of her relationship with Corpse. And my initial thought was, oh my God, are they together? Oh my, that's terrible for me. But at the same time, you know, I'm never going to like meet this person in life. I mean, not unless I really put out the effort. Like, I could probably say hi and might actually get a response because, like, granted, if I make a move, if this isn't a move, what are the odds that he sees this? I guess. But if I make a move, it's not going to until he loses relevance, which he's afraid of, but it kind of has to happen because, like, when you become a trend, you attract everyone's attention. But when you're not a trend anymore, the only people that stick around are the people that are here for you, you know? So it's like at that point, that's when like the millions of people, like I was in a live the other day and the chat is just zooming. And I'm just like, damn. So like you can tell who's really here for an influencer, I guess. It's the difference between the people who approach me and they're like, I just want to talk to you about shit. You love My Hero Academia. Let's talk about My Hero Academia. I could talk all day about My Hero Academia with a stranger. I don't give a fuck who you are. They're like, you want to talk about what's happening in the manga right now, motherfucker? Be in my inbox. Be in my inbox. We will talk some My Hero Academia. Where was I going? I distracted myself with My Hero Academia. As per usual. I really forgot where I was going. But yeah, like people will come at you with your interest. They will like, there's a difference between those people who just want to like talk to you and get to know you and be a friend. Like for one, if anyone has romantic interest with an individual, they're going to want to be your friend first. Like I'm in a weird position because I don't know. I think I'm just like connecting or something because I'm really in the moment and really into my feelings. So it's like sometimes I just get so enamored. I don't know, I'm just so full of love for him. And then, you know, like the Ray thing, I was like, oh, well, that sucks. I mean, if him and Ray are together, then, I mean, I guess that means I don't have a chance. I mean, do I even have a chance in the first place? But it's like, I guess I don't have a chance. But I mean, if he's happy, if they're happy together, that's cool. You know, that's what you would want from an individual. There's always a point to the tangents. This is why people take notes. But anyway, so I'm faced with the reality of my feelings and how they make me feel. Because, you know, we're only human, I guess. I mean, I'm shape-shifted into the form of a human, so I guess I still biologically function like a unicorn. I should know, shouldn't I? Anyway, so, you know, I find it funny that I was faced with the reality of those feelings over an internet crush, you know? And it humored me to the point of contemplating these thoughts because it's like the possessiveness, the jealousy, the admiration, the enamorment, the strong feelings for an individual I don't technically know, but I would like to know. You know? I just thought of something that I was going to say earlier, but then I went on a tangent. So I was going to say that I could slide into those DMs, but his IG DMs are a little broken right now, so I'm not really sure what DMs I would slide into. But when I make a move, it's going to be after he loses relevance and only the real fans are around, so I'm not going to have to be competing with people that are like, oh my God, you sound so beautiful, let me see your face, I bet you're gorgeous, blah, blah, blah. You know? I don't know, just slide in and be like, I'm gonna be your best friend. And maybe one day I'm gonna be more. I don't know, that's how I approach people I have strong feelings for. I just want to get all up in there. So I just want to get to know them. I want to know everything about people. And I don't think I've ever said that out loud, but that is true. When I like somebody, I want to know everything about them. I want to know them like the back of this hand. Well, maybe not the back of this hand. This one has a scar on it that's been healing over the past 20 years or so. So that one changes frequently. I know them like the back of this hand. There's nothing on this hand. I was aware of those scars. So anyway. So yeah, I was faced with the jealousy, which I found interesting. It was something I was going to touch on later. I think I did. I'm all over the place with you guys. I just felt like rambling about this, but even when I thought of talking about it, I didn't really know where I was going to go with it. It's just a crush, nothing like serious, but I would like to make it serious, which I find amusing, because it's one of those crushes. Like, do I sometimes have little crushes? No, I think I only have big crushes. Usually on like people I don't know, because I don't know a lot of like cool people who are honest and real and have interest, especially interest that I find interesting. I don't know a lot of people into horror and murder mysteries, and he might also be really into psychology, because usually people who are into murder are usually really big into psychology as well. So that's always fun. I don't know a lot of people into psychology. I was just like telling my Discord friends like how I miss thinking, because it's like, especially in quarantine, I don't get to go out and run into like random people. I'm not talking to people at the dog park. I'm not like talking to doormen, having little conversations with people as I'm out in the city and whatnot. And that's like the only time I really have interesting conversations with like deep thought and whatnot. The people I know, we don't really talk about stuff, and everybody I might talk about deep stuff with, we're usually not at that level yet. And then the people I do have deep conversations with try to sleep with me, and then I get uncomfortable and flighty because I don't know if they're gonna like wait for an actual sign of me being into them, which is never gonna come, because in order for me to be into someone, they have to not be like desperate for me. Cause I don't know, I just can't focus on your personality if every other sentence is how much you like me, because there isn't really a sentence for me to gauge your personality if all you're gonna talk about is liking me. Like, oh, that's cool, thanks for putting me in this awkward position, which I hope that isn't how Corpse feels if he ever watches this video. I'm just discussing my feelings, like nothing has to come of it. But if you want to like say hey and be friends, that would be cool, because I need friends, like genuine friends, real friends who are not afraid to tell me when I'm being a dumbass or some shit, and don't just tell me I'm being a dumbass because my way of thinking is different than theirs. But then again, you can't hit your target if you don't take a shot. I'm such a cornball, and I like it that way. So yeah. Is there anything else I want to say about feelings? Maybe. I feel like there's something. But like, having a crush doesn't mean you have to do anything about it. You know, I think it would be fun if everybody were to evaluate the feeling of having a crush and like how it affected them, you know? Because like, he just be saying shit and it just be making me feel weird. And every time I feel weird, you know? Okay, let me clear that up. So he just be saying shit and then it be making me horny. And then I feel weird about feeling horny. That's more direct. you know? But then at the same time, it's like, yes, I enjoy listening to him say my name, which happens a lot because one of his mods is named Ashley, so I get to hear, like, especially during that last stream, I got to hear thank you, Ashley, a lot, which hits me in a faraway place because I prefer not to be called that. But I was gonna say I could be the one getting the direct thinking, but I'm not really sure what he's thanking them for. Highly doubt it's from reading something in the chat, because that should be zooming. Probably for a donation, because those are the ones that actually get noticed and pop up on like a different thing. But I'd be broke right now. I'd be cheap? Yeah, I'd be broke, not poor. I'd be broke. I'd be bad with money. There we go. That's the one. I'd be bad with money. I'd spend all my money in art supplies. One day, I'm gonna monetize that. You guys, commissions are open. Do you need some Nendoroid faces? I got you. Do you need a custom Nendoroid? I got you. You've probably never seen any of my customs on this channel. Follow me on Instagram, Spontaneous Chaotic Creation. There's a period between spontaneous and chaotic and chaotic. There's a period between all of them. Not on the ends, just between. That's where they all are. I do commissions. Commissions are open. Do you need paintings? Justify me buying all these art products. There we go. I was saying the right word. I don't know. My brain has been frazzled since quarantine. Maybe it's the lack of talking, so I don't have to formulate sentences, so that my tongues get lazy and they don't want to do all the work. But anyway, I guess since I'm still behind on this video, on my videos, I'm gonna wrap this up here and come back with a part 2 if I think about more ways to talk about my crush and the metaphysical psychology of it, as well as the chemical process of a crush. I bet it was super fun to watch me struggle to formulate that sentence. Anyway, until next time, YouTube Nation, I love ya. Know that you are loved. If not by you, by this guy right here. Yeah, I love ya. Especially if you made it to this video, especially if you watched this video, especially if all these videos uploaded today and you watched them all today. You are a champ, a #1 stomach. Can you shut up? I am talking. So yeah, until next time, take that. Yeah, boom.